Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel once more. This is Dr. WAN speaking. I'm here to address an issue that has a lot to do with electromagnetics, or what we call electromagnetism. First of all, I just need to give you a little brief of my personal history. I was a physics teacher and I used to love magnetism. So when this issue came up, I was kind of excited and say, hey, let me make a short video to explain a little bit further what is actually going on. So the first question is, how far would you keep your mobile phone from you when you are sleeping? How far would you keep electronic gadget away from you when you are sleeping? And then the second question, it is your laptop. Yes, we say laptop, meaning that it should stay on the laps. But the question is those subjects that they have to use the laptops, what age range and what sex? These are all pertinent issues that we have to look into it when it comes to electronic gadgets, or what we call in high school medical physics, because I am a physics lover. I was a teacher also, so I love that topic. So let me just give you a small brief history or mechanism, what it is. So magnetism, it is that ability for something to grab what is next to it, that's to magnetize it, and it sticks to it because they have poles. We have the north and the south poles when it comes to magnetism. Now, electromagnetism is when there's a source of energy coming in, like the current that goes through the coils, as we call it in physics, what we call the collimator. So when that collimator now receives coils around it, it now becomes an electromagnet. So that's the whole issue here with electromagnetism. So now the big trouble now is, how far away should these objects stay away from you? Take a situation where you are sleeping and there's a side stool or a bed stool around your room, and you leave your phone there while on charge. Because I personally, I switch my phone before going to bed, keeping it also away from where I'm sleeping in a different room, because there's another effect that happens, or kind of induction, that despite this thing being off, the chances that there might be some spillover effect when it comes to electromagnetism. So I keep my phone away from me. Most of the time I leave it in my toilet. So why should we keep them away from where we're sleeping? So the key thing here is, remember in one of my videos, I talked of rapid eyes movement and non-rapid eye movement, REM and non-REM. How do you tell if someone is under REM or non-REM? The simplest thing is to do EEG, that is electroencephalogram. When you do the electroencephalogram, it tells you how the brain is. If the peaks are sharp, it means that that person, the brain is active. For instance, when you are dreaming, you are in the phase called rapid eye movement. But when you are not dreaming, you are in a phase called non-rapid eye movement. So for you to have quality sleep, or what we call physiological sleep, you need to be in the zone called non-rapid eye movement. And when you are in a non-rapid eye movement, we hook up the electroencephalogram. You will notice that the peaks are quite smooth, like ripple waves. Whereas if you are in a rapid eye movement situation, they are hacksaw waves, as we say in physics. That is sharp peaks, like the hacksaw. So those are the whole thing here. Now, take a situation where you left your phone on and go to bed and the phone is next to your bed. There's gonna be a serious interaction between your brain and the phone network because of electromagnetism. So the waves coming in for that phone, or call it the messages, they interact also with your sleep, your brain. And that's why most of the time you notice that you get up kind of exhausted because the phone was too close to you. Whereas if you keep that phone in a different room, the interaction between your brain and the electromagnetism is not there, or it is quite limited. That's one point. So please keep your phone away from you when sleeping to keep the brain going. Another key thing, it is laptop. Laptop also do have an electromagnetism there. If you don't know, I can tell you right away. So what does that mean now? If you are using the laptop, then the question now would be what age range? If you are between ages of, say, 14 to 20 even, I would tell you no, no, no. But why no, no, no? The whole issue is, at the teenagers, let me put it that way, at teen age, there is what we call structures are being, that you are still growing, let me put it that way. There's that development taking place on your reproductive organ, especially the females. So the females now of that age range, the teen age. So teen means that from 13 to 19. I would say, hey, hold on. Do not, for any reason, put a laptop on your laps. I know it is called laptop, but in this case, if you are a female, I would say do not, for any reason, put a laptop on your laps, because your reproductive organs are still undergoing some changes. So you are not supposed to do that, because when you do that, there is that issue of interaction. So the electromagnetization, as we say, happens also on the cell tissues down there. So to avoid them being electromagnetized and also create what we call chromosome aberration or other stuff, it's good that you keep this laptop away from you for safety purpose. Put the laptop on the table and operate it, and when it's done, switch it off and keep it in a different room. Don't keep it in a room where you are sleeping if you are within that teen age range. That's my message for you. Please take it serious, and believe me, don't get yourself into trouble when you are at that age, because there are chances that you might run into trouble down the road. For instance, infertility can happen to you, just like miscarriages can happen to you, and we don't pray that such a thing should happen to anyone down the road. So don't be carried away by this laptop. I know we call them laptop, but it doesn't mean that you must keep them on your laps if you are a teenager. Keep them on the table, use them properly, and then keep them where they're supposed to be kept, and they should be switched off. So that's my message for you. So I take it all over again. All teenagers, female, should not for any reason put laptops on their laps, because they can interact with their reproductive organs. We call it electromagnetism, or what we call electrostatic effect. Electrostatic effect is simple. You can do it at home, the experiment, by taking the cork of your pen and rub it on your hair, and it will pick a piece of paper. It is not witchcraft. Do it at home and you will see for yourself what I'm saying. Get a cork of pen, rub it on your hair, and then put it closer to the paper and it will pick it up. So that's the experiment that you can do if you still doubt me. Again, I practice evidence-based medicine. So this is medical physics that I'm treating right now. May I wish you a wonderful evening and talk to you soon. Dr. WAN. Like my channel and share it. Thank you and bye. Ciao.